Welcome to the 2020 GEICO Summer Series presented by the United States Marine Corps. Today it's the semifinals in the championship game of the STX National High School Lacrosse Showcase. Up first, the Eagles and Don squad here in the semifinals in game number 1 of 2, followed up by the Cadets and the very talented Taft School. That's at 1 o'clock Eastern. Our championship game at 4 o'clock Eastern time right here on ESPNU. Excited to be with you once again today, everyone. Welcome to Columbia, Maryland. And of course, socially distant here, Mike Corey with you on one side of the press box, Bob Shriver all the way down on the other, and Quint Kesnick is on the sidelines. Let's get right to it. Our GEICO players to watch here today, and the one that I'm going to look at first is for the Eagles, Dante Trader, the senior. Verbal commit to Maryland, wants to play football and lacrosse next year. Originally from Delaware, is going to be one of the most talented players on the field here today. Bob, who do you have in this one?
Mike, it's great to be here with you. Quint down on the field. I'm watching number 1, A.J. Larkin for the Don squad. He's a junior, one of the best defensemen in his class, one of the best players in his class. He's what I call a hybrid. He's very adept at playing close as well as in the pole position. And Quinn, who do you have?
Well, understand the importance of these games. College coaches around the country right now glued to their TV sets looking for prospects. But one guy who's a taken commodity is Henry Tolker. He's a left-handed attackman from Loyola. He's headed to the Naval Academy. If you watched him earlier today in the quarterfinals, with his feet set, I mean, look out. He planted and just ripped corners with unusually fast velocity. Henry Tolker, the goal scorer from Loyola.
All right, Q, ton of prospects in this game here as we take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. The goalkeeper, one of them there for the Eagles in the bottom of your screen, Anthony Wilson, a junior. He'll be in cage there. On the other side, it's Jack Webb. Last night, verbally committed to Johns Hopkins. Last night, number 10 for Don squad. He'll be the goalkeeper for them. And we're ready for the opening face-off here today for the right to move on to the championship game. Running clock, 24-minute halves. No timeouts can be taken in the first half. Each team gets one in the second half. And just a 6-minute halftime. So don't go anywhere at the break. We'll be right back to second half action here today. And Bob thought it worked out really well last night. We had our 2 games. Of course, we did have a weather delay in our second one, about an hour and a half lightning delay. Today, though, a tad cooler, so we'll take it, right?
Yeah, the humidity's picking up a little bit. The rain stopped and the humidity's picking up.
Don squad and Michael Haas. Now a shot, that's a goal, count it. And that's Scotty Cole who puts it in, going to Lehigh, 1-0 Eagles.
Well, last night we watched a lot of the action last night, and anytime some of these quality players get to the middle of the field, it makes life difficult on a defense and obviously the goaltender. Cole is a natural righty.
Malachi Jones brings it over. And now right at close range, shot, score, Eagles, McCabe Millen.
Risky pass, but as it turns out, a phenomenal pass by Malachi Jones. Look at that, he drops his stick, gets the ball through defenseman Juan. McCabe Millen makes a nice catch. Pretty simple finish.
Well, Malachi, that's a gutsy feed. I mean, he throws that right through traffic.
Millen again, trying to feed it in front, same thing. A turnaround, a shot to score, J.P. Ward. 3-0 Eagles.
Before even Coach Shriver showed up on the scene at Boys Latin.
Shot, score, Eagles, they do it again. It's Matt McMillan this time.
Matt, a 23, Matt's a 22, I apologize. He is a big-time prospect, strong kid. He just overpowers Webb there. Really nice ball movement. Tremendous catch on that feed that went across the top of the goal.
Save Garrett Max, clean up the ground ball that time by Matt Dixon. Nice play as he rolls and now passes in front. Good pass, shot, score. That was pretty. Hayden Miller, the recipient from the Matt Dixon pass.
Well, Dixon picks up a beautiful ground ball in traffic, under pressure, gets away from the pressure. Hayden Miller with a nice cut. Look at this play by Dixon. Runs away from the pressure after he picks that ball up. Miller cuts, makes a great catch inside, face dodges, and then buries it in the lower corner. Beautiful goal.
He's a player.
They have out there in Milwaukee, of course, not this year, but it is a fun town. Here's a shot, and the flag comes down. Nice play here. And again, Don Squad quickly getting a couple back. Matt Burnham that time.
It's a turnover on this clearing pass. It looks like Robinson makes a nice ground ball out in that corner, but watch when he throws the pass. Looks like the ball gets stuck in his stick. His pass doesn't get to the intended target. Number 19, Matt Burnham, picks up the loose ball and throws it into the open cage.
His footwork. Kid can play right now if he had to.
Nice feed, open look, shot, score. Jack Horrigan puts this one in for the Eagles.
Great pass, backside look. I've been watching McDonough play lacrosse for the last 40 years, and the one position that they've had an abundance of talent in is that lower left-hander spot. They always have somebody down there who is capable finisher. Look at that shot. The Eagles are 6 for 11, and the Dons are 2 for 11.
Dixon.
Ups, 3 for 12.
There you go, puts it in. Matt Dixon with the goal, and it's a 6-3 ball game.
Well, Matt Dixon has influenced the game, obviously. Picked up that beautiful ground ball in traffic earlier, beautiful assist. Just running down the alley. He's actually running to that corner, really. He's not coming hard down the pipe, but he got it.
For the first half, 23% for Don Squad in shooting. And speaking of which, this goal put in by Scott Cole. That is his second today. He had the first of the game in this one here to make it a 7-3 lead. Dixon. That's the pick to the left. Instead goes to the right, fires a shot, and he scores it. What a shot from Matt Dixon. Does it again. That's his second today to go along with one assist as well.
It's nothing fancy here. Just gets down the pipes, we call. You'll notice Dixon's not headed to the right-hand corner of the field. He's running right down the pipes. And look at where the placement, that hip-high shot on any side of a goaltender is an incredibly hard one to make.
Nice D by the lefty.
Trader. Oh, nice save there. Jack Webb got a piece, couldn't quite corral it all. Back to Trader, does it again, and this time he scores.
Well, it's a beautiful initial save by Webb, but he just couldn't control the shot.
Down 4 with the ball, needs something on this possession here. Owen Dixon has it. Works to the middle, shoots and scores, and they get it, and rather quickly. 8-5, and Owen Dixon with his first today.
Well, these are the Dixon brothers. They moved Owen down to attack. He's coming up above the goal, gets to the middle of the field, and just throws that shot. We've talked about this a bunch. That's a hip high, offside, the hardest shot for a goaltender to make a save on. And so Millen throws it up over the top. Defense is struggling to recover. Got his hands free.
And a shot to score. Look at that as Henry Tolker took a hit and still puts it in, and we've got a 2-goal game.
Quint, you were talking about Tolker at the outset, said from that wing, if he gets his hands free, doesn't look like he's got much here. Quick slide, there could have been a penalty on that play.
Really holding strong on the corner.
Hugh Brown now for the Eagles. Fires away and scores. That's huge. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left, and the lead has been pushed up to 3.
Well, there's nothing fancy. We've seen a number of these dodges. Brown's just literally, we call it running down the hash marks. There's no hash marks on this field, but if you vision a football field and the hash marks on the football field, he's running down those hash marks. It's just a speed dodge with a power shot.
Right in front of the net. Count it for the goal as it's put in by Henry Tolker. But just 6 seconds remain, and it's a 2-goal lead. Tolker has the last 2 for Don Squad.
He's a shooter. As we said earlier, he's going to Navy. You know, Navy's always had strong defenses, good athletes. The difference for Navy when they can get great lacrosse players around the goal, finishers and goal scorers. And it's been a while since they played on the national stage back in 2004. Championship appearance. I think this guy, Tolker, I think he really adds to the mix as a finisher.
3 goals in his first game here this morning, 2 today, and that's going to be the end of this one. The Eagles pull it off. They win by 2, 9-7 the final to earn a spot in the championship game coming up at 4 o'clock here today.